Okay, so we are going to be doing another Q&A for 2024. The reason why I'm doing this is because when rewatching the old Q&A, I noticed that I sound extremely awkward to the point where it was unbelievably unwatchable. So since this is the beginning of a new era, beginning of the new chapter of my life, I decided to like do another Q&A and give you guys the opportunity to give me more questions to answer, since my community has grown a lot since the last Q&A. Alright, first question comes from Eneristic. How do you come up with ideas? Do you make a plan or do you just continue adding stuff as you go? Honestly, okay, the way I animate is that I usually come up with ideas and I write them down in Google Docs so that I can remember them. But as time goes, I just add a bunch of random stuff in between so that I won't be following the exact script. So yeah, it's more of both. Like, yeah, I do plan them, but I also add some random stuff as the process goes. Alright, he asked another question. What inspired you to become an animator? I remember back in like 2018 when I was watching The Last Guest, I was like, oh wait, that actually looks quite cool. Well, I decided to try and pursue that exact career, but since Moon Animator wasn't available at the time, I didn't know how to animate. So I kind of scrapped that idea and decided to become a gaming YouTuber for a while. But that didn't go so well. But that is when I found out that Moon Animator existed. So ever since I started using that, I became better over time. I'm not saying that I'm the best animator, I just improved, if that's what you call it. All right, next question comes from Palays. Would you ever put the top content in your animations, like the main character being portrayed as a demigod? No. The reason why is because I'd usually put realism into my animations. Like, yeah, I know the Iron Fist is not gonna be realistic, it's literally a martial arts series, but I usually try to make them realistic. I never want to put any like gods, Satan, something like that in my animations, because like I'm just not a huge fan of fantasy, honestly. I'm sorry to say that. What software do you use for color grading? I don't really use a software. If I were to use a software, I'd use Vegas Pro, the black and white filter, to make it seem darker. But other than that, I just use a color correction in Roblox Studio. All right, next question comes from Minions 2099. Is that how you pronounce? How long have you been animating? I've been animating since November 2020, so I guess you can say about like 3 to 4 years at this point. Who and what is your main inspiration? My main inspiration is definitely Oblivious HD, but other than that, I also get inspired by movies I watched, so yeah, I guess I can say that those are my inspirations. Alright, Soup Studios. How did you met Roblox animators community? I don't know, they just came up to me. I didn't really approach them. Like, if I were to approach them, I just like approach it calmly, because I'm not the type of guy to freak out over people like, oh my god, is that Enderfred? Oh, let me be friends with him. Yeah, no, I'm just not that type of guy. Have you ever played Red Dead Redemption 2, and what ending did you end up with? Yes, I played Red Dead Redemption 2, and that's also the reason why most of my animations were delayed a lot. And the ending I got the high honor ending as well, because, you know, it's the best ending. What people or things inspired you to be a movie maker? Same answer with Minions question. I believe it's HD, other movies. Yeah. Eminem, Baby No Money, or NF? Bro, why? Okay. Okay, the fact that you managed to put all the 3 artists I listen to a lot in one question. Oh my goodness. Honestly, okay, I would go with Eminem, but like, no offense to all the Eminem fans. I kind of enjoy listening to NF more. Mostly because his songs are like relatable, but no offense to Eminem, I like Eminem as well. His songs are great, especially his latest one, Toby. And Baby No Money, his music is great as well. I listen to It Boy a lot in my free time. And finally, are you a blueberry? Alright, next one from JT Digger. Is a blueberry J theory real? Alright, here's your answer. Will you ever make a tutorial? Actually, I do plan on making a tutorial. It just mostly depends if I'm lazy or not, and if I have the confidence to, because honestly, I'm terrible at explaining stuff. I'm terrible at teaching. I'm terrible at doing these types of tutorial things. It's just frustrating. Is your favorite color even blue? I guess I do like blue, but honestly I prefer black. I just wanted blue to be my primary brand color, because I don't know, black just seems too emo for my entire brand. So yeah, that's why I picked blue. All right, Dinozilla asked, how hard is animating? Extremely hard. I finished animating a 5-minute fight scene for Bullet War. That took 2 months. I'm not even joking. Bullet War 1 took like 10 months to animate, but that's because I had Min to help me. But since time has changed, we've all gotten better. our animations take way longer to produce now. Mostly because like we put in more effort, we put in more details into our animation. Not saying that Bullet War 1 has like no effort at all. We all put in a lot of effort, but that's because like we had like a limited amount of animation skills at a time, so it was much easier to animate since we didn't really care about the details and stuff. But since Bullet War 2 is our most ambitious project yet, it is taking a lot longer than it was originally anticipated to. Like, I'm not even sure if we're gonna release it at the end of 2025, honestly. Wait, I mean, I'm not even sure if we're gonna release it at the end of 2024, honestly, because like yeah, it's taking way too long. It might get delayed, but I'll update on y'all if it does though. All right, Raf Garmadon asked, what were your first thoughts about being added to the GC with the other animators, and how did it feel? I don't know, good, I guess. Honestly, I don't really talk in GCs. If I were to be in a GC, I just like say absolutely nothing, because number one, I'm busy. Number two, I couldn't be bothered to look at the messages. Gazmast asked, what make you interesting in making video? What? Okay, I think he's trying to say like, what do I find interesting about making videos? Art. So I wanted to make my own type of content because like, okay, no offense, all the other content out there sucks. So I just wanted to be like one of those people that are actually producing good content, you know, even if I'm not getting any subs from that, I don't really care. I just want to like produce really good content out there. I'm not trying to say that my content's good. It's just like, yeah, it's watchable. That's what I can say. Do you feel sad because most of your videos, except for the Roblox animation, kind of flop? I guess? I don't know. I don't really care about gaming videos, honestly. I just want to make money. Alright, this Treehouse of Comics dude asked, Oblivious HD just quitted. So what do you have to say about it by yourself? I don't know. Sad, I guess? Honestly, it was quite expected because like he hasn't uploaded in 3 years, but you know, it is what it is, you know, we all have to grow up. Like, honestly, I'm not even saying that I'm gonna continue YouTube any longer. I might quit as well. Alright, guest asked, how do you get your name GamerJ Studios? So, okay, back then in like 2018, actually no, not even 2018, 2017, I used to watch a lot of old Roblox YouTubers. Like, if any of you heard Gamer Chad before, then yeah, that's where I got it from. Since my name is Jay, I decided to go with Gamer J. But since it sounded so off with just GamerJ, I decided to add studios at the end because, like, you know, it sounds good. I honestly wanted to change it long ago, but the name is too iconic to change. I can't really do it. I can't really say anything about that anymore. Alright, Mario Bobjo asked, what inspired you to make Roblox movies, and how did you create the Bullet War movies? Inspired me to make Roblox movies, same answer. Oblivious HD, other types of media form. How did I create the Bullet War movie? Okay. It went through a development hell process. Okay, I believe none of you noticed, but if you saw my video on the second channel where X made a parody of the old Bullet War, yeah, it went through like a lot of development changes because the animation just sucked. Like, it went through its first phase. The first phase was terrible, so I decided to go for a second phase, but the second phase was also terrible. So that's when I decided to go back to another phase, which is the current phase that I actually uploaded, which ended up better than the other two phases. So you guys better be glad I decided to reanimate every single part, because the first two phases were already close to being completed before I decided to reanimate every single one of them. All right, Marco HD, what is your favorite TV show? Currently, The Boys. Mostly because it's the only TV show that I'm watching. But if it's a limited series, then I would say Moon Knight, because I actually like that show. It's like one of the only Marvel shows that I actually really enjoyed. How did you start your career as a Roblox animator? Soups asked again. Alright. Honestly, I just started like animating day by day, improving every single aspect of my animations so that my animations would be actually watchable. So yeah, I guess that's how I started my career. What happened to District Paths? It's still coming soon, guys. It's still coming soon. I just need to get Bullet War 2 and the Iron Fist out first before I can actually start working on District Paths. It's kind of my fault for announcing this many projects at once, but I mean, it is what it is, you know. For you, what is the hardest part about making Bullet Wars or the animations in general? The hardest part? Extremely time consuming. Like, I swear, sometimes I'd get like extremely demotivated to the point where I just like stare at the screen for like 10 minutes and not know what to do. What is your favorite scene in Bullet War? Okay, a little biased here, but like, honestly, my favorite scene is the backstory scene where Dylan is telling his backstory. I'm like, in terms of fighting, I'd say Min's one-shot fight scene against the gang members, because that scene is like actually really impressive. I really love that. But other than that, the backstory scene is like one of my favorite sequences of all time, because the music, the theme of the scene, everything was just like really good. What is the future of the channel going to be? I don't know, just like animate until I get bored of it, I guess. What motivates you to animate? You, the viewers, obviously. Definitely not because of money. How do I be cool like you? Tips, please. Alright, first of all, gotta get on your knees and will you do a face reveal? Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna do a face reveal. Sorry, guys. Bonus. Does BJ stand for Blueberry J? I think BJ stands for what your mother's gonna do to me. Why are you such a skibbity Ohio Rizzler with that level 10 yacht which could rizz up Livy Dunn? Because I'm just the skibbity Ohio Rizzler, you know, I'm just him. When are we making a gameplay video again? When you stop ghosting me? Do you have any hobbies or interests other than animation and gaming? I can play guitar. This song is dedicated to all the beautiful women that's gonna watch this video. It is called A World on Fire. Alright, okay, that's gonna be the end of the Q&A video. I hope you actually enjoyed this because I'm no longer as socially awkward as I was before. I still am. It's just that I can actually speak without sounding like I just shat my pants. But yeah, if you guys want another Q&A video, please let me know and I'll be sure to answer more questions. Actual useful questions. And yeah, oh yeah, by the way, since I did a face reveal, I'm gonna be uploading a lot of facecam pre-recorded videos that I did a while back. So yeah, be sure to be on the lookout for that on my gaming channel, J Loves Games. And I'll also be doing like movie content on my other channel, J Loves Movies. So be sure to look out for those if I even have the motivation to actually upload. Yeah, I'll see you all in the next video, which is probably never and probably gonna be the second teaser for Blood War 2.